Hello, Prairie Soap House and Apothecary friends. It is Wednesday, and that means it is time for an essential oil profile, which I'm going to get into in just a minute here. We're going to be talking about frankincense today, which is one of my absolute favorite and probably most often used essential oils. So I just want to welcome you here today, and if you have any questions regarding frankincense, incenses, essential oils, aromatherapy, go ahead and post them while we're on today. And while that's sort of ruminating, I want to just do a few announcements for fall. The first is that we have a lot of things going on in the fall, don't we? So we have so many things starting up again. We have school starting. We have probably some social or community groups starting up things again. We're trying to figure out meal prep for our families. We're trying to figure out how to stay healthy as the weather gets colder. And so many of the things that I have on the table for you this fall are all to help support you as you go through those changes. For those of you that are just looking for a quick reset, I have an 11-day fall challenge coming up that is all about establishing healthy fall routines. So we're going to be doing an optional book club with that really awesome book that just came out called Girl Wash Your Face. We're going to be working on AM and PM routines, like how to start your day off the best way, how to end your day off the best way, with a little bit of aromatherapy thrown in from me. We're going to be doing some shake days and cleanse days together, which is optional, not required, but definitely will help to enhance your experience. You're going to meet a lot of like-minded people, probably get some inspiration for your workouts. If this is of interest to you, you can either comment below that you're in for the fall challenge, or you can private message me. I have a virtual event tonight in a private page that's going to be talking all about the fall challenge, as well as a lot of the products that we're going to be using for the fall challenge. And if that would be of interest and help to you, also comment below that you're in for the virtual event. Okay, so that's the fall challenge. It's coming up here in a week. We're going to be starting. It's 11 days and we're done. So can't sit on the fence about this one at all. Now, for those of you that are interested in more of a deep dive into much more about health and wellness and going much deeper, we have the fall session. I can't believe we're into our third season already of the Intuitive and Seasonal Living Academy. So a lot of you have probably seen my posts about this. My friend Corey Messer and I have been working on this tirelessly to bring you some really incredible content. So the Academy is a paid academy. It is at an introductory price right now that it will never be again, and it is basically everything that you would ever want to know about living seasonally and living intuitively. So Corey, who is a design life strategist, is going to take you through things for your body, things for your soul, and things for your mind, setting your intentions, getting clear on what you want for your life, learning how to listen to your inner voice again. And while she's doing that, I'm also going to be walking you through some ancient wisdom traditions as well as some modern aromatherapy that will help to enhance that process, as well as give you greater leverage with your health and wellness. So we have for that some hacks from aromatherapy, some things from Ayurvedic medicine, and some things from traditional Chinese medicine. Things about the elements, how the different elements are more present or less present in nature as well as in our bodies in different seasons. And going into the fall, I think we're like in my favorite season, honestly. I used to not love fall, but the older I get, the more I just love the joy of bringing in the harvest at the end of the summer and getting things ready for that cold weather and for the winter. So to me, fall is all about reconnecting, and I think that that is what these challenges and these academies that we have available for you are ultimately really all about, is helping you to live a vibrant, holistic lifestyle with ease and connected to yourself, to nature, and to other people. So if you're interested in that fall academy, go ahead right over to intuitivefall.com and get yourself enrolled while registration is still open. If you are unsure and you want to know more, there is a free video series available as well. Go to intuitiveseason.com and get yourself that free video series. It will be sent to your email inbox, and it's all right there for you. It's kind of an overview of all of those different areas. So body, mind, and soul, as well as Ayurveda, traditional Chinese medicine, and aromatherapy. And I think it will be of value to you no matter where you are in your life and process at this point. So, in the spirit of wanting to help you live more holistically and vibrantly with ease, I would love to talk to you guys about frankincense today, because frankincense is so great for this particular time of year. And this is something that we'll be talking about during the fall session of the Intuitive and Seasonal Living Academy in much more depth. But as we come out of summer, we have been high in what's called pitta, that fiery aspect of ourselves. It's been hot outside. And as we move into fall, things are the driest that they have ever been. So that means that we're also going to be increasing in what's called vata. This is all things from Ayurveda that will make more sense to you as you are in the academy and moving through these things. For those of you that are lesser familiar with this, you don't have to completely understand what I'm saying. But what you can understand is that frankincense happens to be an essential oil that is particularly good with helping us balance those two aspects of our constitutions, the pitta aspect and the vata aspect, which happen to be particularly high right now at this point in time. Okay, so let me tell you all about frankincense, because it is like, I feel like frankincense is one of my best friends, to be honest with you. I don't even feel like it's an essential oil. I feel like I have a relationship with it. So this is what frankincense looks like. This is resin that comes off of the frankincense tree. So frankincense has been used throughout history, all different kinds of cultures all over the world, for spiritual practices, for meditation, for worship, for prayer. And incense has always been associated with the rising of prayers to heaven and the setting of intentions. So frankincense means the true incense. It was the one that was the most highly prized throughout history. And in fact, there have been several points in history where it has been more valuable than gold, believe it or not. Frankincense is also very immunoprotective. So this means that whether intentionally or unintentionally, when people were gathering for worship or going to temple or whatever the case may have been, and the frankincense was being burned, this resin was actually just being burned, it was releasing compounds in the air that actually helped with group immunity. So as people were coming in with germs, microbes, whatever, it was less likely that it was going to be passed on to the other people around them because of the use of this. And who knows if they understood that or not. But it is interesting now that the science is coming out showing that particular aspect of it. So what they do with this resin is that they actually distill it in a regular alembic distiller that I've shown you guys before, that little guy over there, down into the essential oil. And there's lots of different varieties of frankincense available on the market now. They all have their own quality to them. So if you love the frankincense that you currently have, if you have a frankincense, I'd encourage you to try a few others, because I think you'll notice that it's like, yeah, we all love chocolate, but then there's like chocolate hazelnut, and there's chocolate peanut butter, and there's chocolate mint, and like there's all these amazing combinations of the chocolate. Hi, Scoob. That's my husband watching my video. So with frankincense, we have that advantage as well. And there's lots of different varieties. So we have a couple different varieties of frankincense serrata here. I've got Boswellia rive, which is like a darker, thicker quality to it. Lots of different characteristics and aspects of the scent when you use frankincense. So when and why would you use this? There's like a million different reasons. It's really great for skincare, really great for protecting immunity, really, really great for establishing mindfulness and a spiritual mood. Fantastic, fantastic for helping you deal with anxiety, despair, hopelessness, especially at this time of year going into fall, because that is indicative of certain aspects of our constitution being out of balance, which is just something that happens at this time of year naturally. So frankincense is going to be sort of a balm, if you will, to our souls, to our emotions, to help to deal with those particular emotions that might be coming up for you at this time of year. So I love to diffuse frankincense. That's just my go-to. I just throw it in the diffuser a lot of times while I'm working around the house during the day, and I'm wanting to just stay mindful. I'm wanting to stay present. I'm not wanting to just plow through with a bunch of masculine energy through my to-do list, but I want to actually be present with what I'm doing. I will throw some of that frankincense into the diffuser with water, usually just all on its own. although frankincense is really great to blend with some other things depending on what your goals are. For instance, if you love ylang ylang, which is a very sexy flower, and you want to mix it with frankincense, that can be very nice for creating a euphoric but mindful mood. It's also really great with a lot of these citrus essential oils, and some people actually like to mix it with other tree oils, which is an interesting combo as well. So you can diffuse it, blended, or on its own. It's going to be wonderful for you. And I also like to use it just simply as an anointing oil while I am doing my prayers, my meditations, setting my intentions, or before I go to church to lead worship or teach. I will actually take some of the frankincense just like this, and I will just anoint myself on my third eye, maybe my crown chakra, a lot of times on my heart. I feel that frankincense has a strong affinity for the heart personally. Maybe not as much as something like rose does, but I do feel that it has a somewhat similar nurturing and nourishing quality to it. And I think that you notice this over time more and more as you use frankincense. I also feel that frankincense has a somewhat similar action to adaptogenic herbs in that adaptogenic herbs help our bodies to adapt to stress and changing conditions. They can be used long-term over a long period of time to help deal with stress hormones, excess cortisol, things like that. Now, frankincense doesn't necessarily work in that same way, but I do notice just like how adaptogens give me energy, but they also help me to feel calm. I notice the same thing with frankincense. It gives me energy, but in a really calm, centered kind of way, just like the way you feel when you're done meditating. And it's honestly probably the essential oil that I will grab for the most commonly. For me personally and my constitution as a Pitta Vata, this is really key for me. So if you want to learn more about your constitution and all the things I'm talking about with Ayurveda, you can join us for the fall session of the Intuitive Seasonal Living Academy, which is at intuitivefall.com, or you can schedule an aromatherapy consultation for me and we will figure out for you your exact Ayurvedic profile, the types of lifestyle things that would be best for you, the types of nutrition things that would be the best for you, and some customized synergies for you as well. That is always an option. So again, I'm here to serve you, to help you live a vibrant, holistic lifestyle with ease. Go ahead and ask any questions that you have below, and I hope that you are brave if you have not met frankincense yet. I hope that you are brave and go out and find some and enjoy it. If you're looking for a source for frankincense, go ahead and private message me or comment below, and I can get you a very high quality, third-party, independent, tested, amazing, like probably my favorite frankincense of all time, I actually have access to now. So go ahead and hit me up for that and I can get that for you. And otherwise I will see you next Wednesday for another aromatherapy profile. If you have specific essential oils that you would like me to cover, let me know, because I have all of them. I literally have all of them. And work with all of them. So if there's something that you want to learn about, go ahead and let me know. If you think that this video is helpful or you would like to share it, please feel free to do so. And if you would like to join a growing community of people that is going to be starting to wind up here going into fall, I now have, as part of this page, as part of my Apothecary, something called the Ease of Essence Empowerment Collective. And we're not really active yet, but it is a group that I will be adding to here in the future. So if that is something that you are interested in, right now it's free. Eventually it's going to be paid membership. So if it's something that you want to know more about, let me know. So all kinds of things, the Fall 11-Day Challenge, let me know if you're in for that. The Intuitive Seasonal Living Academy fall session, let me know if you're interested in that. Frankincense, let me know if you're interested in that. And have a beautiful, centered, mindful, and energetic, fulfilling day. We'll talk to you soon.